3 simple breath holding tips that will help you start holding your breath longer today. When I teach my in-person freediving classes, almost all of the students will increase their breath hold by 1 or 2 minutes. How? Because I'm changing how they approach holding their breath. And that kind of improvement happens in almost every single freediving class, not just mine. The first thing I'm going to show you right now is how to start every single breath hold with more oxygen. Most freedivers take a breath like this. All chest. Smart freedivers take a 3-part breath, diaphragm first, then chest, then shoulders. And it looks like this. That's a much bigger breath. Again, diaphragm first, then chest, then shoulders. That's a lot bigger breath than what most people do, which is. Now, when I first start teaching people this, they say that it almost feels like they're too full, which is understandable because it's a much bigger breath. So just do what's comfortable. A lot of times my students just do diaphragm and chest and hold off on the shoulders. So yes, of course we want more oxygen, but if you take so much that it's making you uncomfortable, then maybe take a little less. Second, this could be a weird one. Do some dry breath holds on the couch and don't use a watch. Don't look at the watch. Don't even time the breath holds at all. So now you're going, well, then what am I doing? Well, you want to do some of these breath holds and you want to focus on the sensations that happen and then the order in which they happen. Focus on that nice part of the breath hold at the beginning. It's nice, enjoy it. This is going to become not nice in a little bit. Do you maybe feel a urge to swallow at some point, maybe before the contraction? If so, how many of those do you feel? What is your first contraction like? Is it really small or immediately have a really strong one? So again, don't go for a max breath hold. Just get used to these sensations because you become more used to them and you know what's going to happen. It's going to be easier to relax through them. The next thing is do a full head to toe relaxation while you're holding your breath. So here's what I say to my students. You can just do the same thing in your head. First thing I want you to do is relax all the muscles in your face so that they're loose, slack, totally and completely relaxed. Next, make sure your jaw is not clamped shut during the breath hold. It should be loose, slack, totally and completely relaxed. The next area that's going to be likely super tense is the neck and the shoulders, so make sure those are loose, slack, totally and completely relaxed. And just go through that, starting at the head and work your way down. 1, it'll make sure your muscles are relaxed, and 2, it will distract you and give you something to focus on. Now, if you want a more in-depth explanation of how to take that biggest breath using diaphragm, chest, shoulders, because I assure you when I teach this technique in class, I don't teach it in 30 seconds like I did in